can you please confirm so that we can close this incident? Thanks, IT help desk. Okay, the moment you are going to push an email or what kind of notification has been sent or it has been configured will be triggered, and then the client will get this email saying that this is what exactly the issue and this is what exactly has been updated to the specific incident, and then the client is going to reply back, and then this is going to be captured in here itself. Okay, and you can able to see the UI actions over here as well, and these are the UI actions again, related links, and then you can able to see the related lists. Okay, so depending on what kind of related list you want, the customer wants to add, you can able to create them over here. Okay, any questions so far? Iqbal, Swati, Sweta?
No, did you just send the email or it's just a post?
It's just a post, but if it has been configured, imagine that whenever this is what exactly the requirement or what the client has said, saying that whenever this incident is being updated, I want to trigger notifications to individuals. In that kind of scenarios, the email will be triggered.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Gotcha. So, any more questions? Iqbal, Swati, Sweta?
No for me.
Okay, cool.
Irfan, I have a question about this form view. If you
Please,
go back,
please.
yeah. So what type of this caller field is?
This is
Because
a
I see the tree sign there. The hierarchical.
this
It's
is a
showing.
reference.
It's what?
It's a reference field.
Reference field. Okay.
Yeah. This field is a reference of another table.
And what is the stand for this icon? That actually showing some
We're going to
branch
talk about. We're going to talk
hierarchy.
about. We're going
Huh?
to talk about the fields, the type of fields, and the type of tables we are going to create, and each and everything regarding this.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the thing is like, if you're going to ask now, so if I'm going to explain now, you'll get
Yeah.
confused. The other people also will get confused.
Okay.
Okay. So we are going to have a class on the tables and the uh, specific field types, different field types, different form designing, form layout, each and everything we are going to understand from scratch. Okay, because this is a different field, this is a number field, and text, single line text, and this is a choice, this is a reference, and this is going to be a small string, like large string, and again this is a reference, and each and everything. So we have different types of fields available in the form. How your client or how your customer wants to see it, you can able to, you have to build it. Okay, you have to customize it. Is it
Okay.
clear?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
So Irfan, we have some scripting also, right, in this?
Yes, you
So
do
it's
have to.
Java scripting, right? So if someone who doesn't have Java knowledge, so what's the homework we need to do on that? How far do we need to learn that Java scripting?
Exactly. So you need the basics of JavaScript. So ServiceNow doesn't need the entire JavaScript. If you know the basics, that will be enough to declare a variable, to create a string, to create a function, to assign the value specific record, and each and everything. The basics of JavaScript will be enough. So
Do you have any material for that? I mean, for us to
I
learn?
I can able to provide some videos to it. Over there, you can able to go and watch. There are 2 hours videos, I guess, and I recommended the same to the other people as well, and they are very happy about it.
Yeah, can you please suggest us the videos for us so that we can go through them?
Sure, I'll share the link with Katie, or in the next class, I'm going to share you the link.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
no problem. Okay, and I recommend to start the JavaScript videos once you start the advanced configurations. then you have 10 to 12 days to practice the JavaScript so that you can able to master yourself by the time I'm going to start the development. Okay,
Okay.
gotcha. Any more questions, Iqbal, Swati, Shweta?
I just have a one more question about this form. There
Please,
is
please.
another function that calls insert or stay. What is the
Yes.
difference between insert and stay and
Okay,
updates? I confuse sometimes, so that's
no
why.
problem. Fine, I can understand that. So there are other ways as well of creating a record. Okay, one is going to be insert and another one is going to be insert and stay. Okay, so what happens here is, imagine that you have created a record. Okay, and you want to create a replica of this record, so you want to see the same category, the same subcategory, and then the same information each and every field, but you want it as a duplicate record with another record number. In that kind of scenarios, you can be able to insert a record. Okay, then once you insert the record, you will be redirected to a list view. Okay, but the moment you are going to click on insert and stay, the record will be created and you will be on the same page with same changes of what you've done. Okay, that means that you have chances to create more records. Am I clear?
If you
So
don't mind, can you show us some example on that?
Okay, I thought that would should be okay. That's a bit fun. So imagine that. Let's take a concept of UI policies. Do not try to understand what is a UI policy at all. So I'm going to teach you in that part. So if I'm going to click new and then select the table incident. Okay, I'm going to fill up the short description saying that this UI policy is used to create, or let's say to make a field mandatory. Okay, and then I'm going to select the order and then provide the condition whenever priority is 1. Okay, now I'm going to save it. Okay, this is general plan, but once you are going to save it, you can able to see the option insert and insert and stay. Okay, now all of the changes is been done. Okay, but I need to make only minor changes in this specific record. That means that I want to change the short description saying that for incident view, and I want to create another record with it, and I want to change some configuration 1 or 2. Okay, and I want another record to be created in this specific case. In that kind of scenarios, I can able to say insert, so the record will be inserted and I will going back to the list of records. But if I'm going to click on insert and stay, this record will be created and I will be on the same page so that I can able to create more records in from it. Okay, and if I'm going to say for incident view and change view, instead of typing each and everything, selecting the table, providing the short description, adding the conditions, this is the faster way of doing the things. I'm going to change the condition as 3. Okay, now I'm going to click on insert. Let's see what happens. So the record will be created and I will be going back to the list of records. Okay, now if you see that we have created 3 records, not 1. Priority 1, priority 1 on 2, priority 1 and 2 on 3. Okay, this is the difference. You understand, Iqbal? Swati?
So, I mean, when does this come into picture? Like insert and save. When does this come into picture? Like it's not in the forms page, right? You'll not be able to see this in the forms page.
No, it depends on what kind of UI actions you have kept on the specific thing. Because this is going to be a new action inside and certain state. And this will be available for the configurations and all, not on the insert level and the form level of the change request and all the stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Iqbal, is the question understandable for you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually thinking and comparing this command, with save button.
No, no,
So
it's not. It's not a save option. It is going to be different a little bit.
a little bit different. Okay.
Okay, because save will update that only that record, but
Okay.
insert will create a record. Okay,
Okay.
the difference is if you want to update the same record, you are going to use save. But from that record, you want to duplicate the record, or if you want to have a replica of it without wasting my time, and I'm going to create another record from it. In that scenario, insert will come into picture.
Okay.
So save is also doing almost same thing, right?
No.
No,
No?
save
No.
will update. Save will update the same record, but it will not create another record.
Oh, it will not create another. Okay, I see.
Insert will create another record from it, and
Okay.
insert state will create the record, and you will be on the same page so that you can able to create more records from it.
Okay.
So if we want to make the duplicate of a form which is already there, so we click the duplicate button, right? It's not insert button on a form.
Uh, exactly, but the thing is like if you are saying duplicate, it will be the same, right, without any changes.
Yeah, but you can make the changes afterwards. But you want the same table, same fields and everything, but you want to change some description or something else. But you can still do that, right? On by using that duplicate thing.
You can do that, but that is completely fine. That is completely out of the box, and you can so that's what I said. That's the beauty of ServiceNow. You can do the configurations according to the needs. If your client wants duplicate instead of insert, you have to give them the context menu. It has to be named as duplicate. But these are the generic things what exactly ServiceNow has decided and provided the naming convention.
Okay. Thank you, Irfan.
Iqbal, is the question
Yeah.
answered?
Yeah. Yeah. Please.
Perfect.
I'm confirming.
Okay, so let's go back to the form view. And I think we are done with the form view. Okay, so if not, then we need to understand the types of fields. Okay, then we need to understand what is a table and what is a record and what are the fields and each and everything from here. Okay, so until now the basic configurations is done. Then we are going to start on the advanced configuration. Okay, then we are just stepping on in the advanced configuration. Now let's understand about tables and records. In ServiceNow, everything is in the form of tables and records. Okay, so if you want to create an application, if you want to run a process, each and everything has to be done through a table. Okay, so we can able to create tables in two ways. One, you can able to create a table from scratch, and you can extend from an existed table. Okay, we are going to understand both of the things. So before I proceed further, any questions so far, guys, on any of the topics?
No, no for me.